Lord, won't you take me free?
That was my version of Crossroads, which I posted on YouTube a while ago. Crossroads is played in open G tuning. We've already looked at open D tuning, and open G is a little bit simpler, and it really lends itself to the use of a slide or a bottleneck like this one. But first of all, the guitar. If we have a guitar and the action is too low, the strings are too close to the fretboard, then when we use the bottleneck, it's possible that the bottleneck pushes the strings onto the fret, and we don't really want that. We want the bottleneck just to rest on the strings. But of course, if we do that without using any of the fingers, we have sounds from both ends, both sides of the bottleneck, which is not good. It doesn't make a clean sound. So we have to use whatever finger we use for the bottleneck, and you can have it on your little finger, on your ring finger, and the finger behind it needs to rest slightly on the strings so that it keeps pace. And it stops the noise coming from this side of the fretboard. Now with this guitar, I've raised the action slightly so that it's quite comfortable to play in normal tuning, but for a slide it works quite well. With open G, we're going to change 3 strings. We'll leave the rest in normal tuning, but the bass E comes down to D, the A string comes down to G, the next string D stays as it is, the next string G stays as it is, the next string B stays as it is, and the high E comes down to D. Let's take a quick looking close-up at the action of the bottleneck and the damping finger behind it. Very often in bottleneck playing, you don't move straight to the fret where you want to play, but you slide up to it. I'm going to end up here on the 5th fret, but I'm going to slide up from the 3rd fret. So first I'll put the bottleneck over the 3rd fret. This is what it sounds like. But of course, bottleneck is not the only style that we can play in open G tuning. This is a picking style that I developed so that I could play Mobile, Texas Line by Leroy Carr in open G. So tune down those guitars and listen to the greats like Robert Johnson, Son House and Muddy Waters, and play those blues. Have fun, keep on picking, I'll see you next time. Woke up this morning, feel around for my shoes. You know about that, babe, and I'm old walking